Hello, you're listening to Questboard, a podcast where we make up random side quests. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Tiffany. Just so you know, we are not professional writers in any way, shape, or form. At least we don't claim to be. We just really like tabletop RPGs, and we do this for fun.
That's right. Hey Tiff.
What's up?
I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast, but one of my favorite board games is a board game called Time Stories.
Oh yeah, you showed that to me one time.
Yes, I had you and Hannah play once.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, it's like a sort of puzzly co-op board game.
Kind of like an escape room.
Yeah, sort of like that vibe.
Yeah.
It's where the players play as it's a sci-fi futuristic thing where they play as cadets that go back in time to fix time anomalies. And if you run out of time, you just start over from the beginning with the knowledge you have.
Yes.
And so that's how you slowly solve things and figure out what you need to fix for the time anomaly.
And this is a board game, people.
I know, but I love it. The sad thing is once you play it once and you know how to solve it, you can't really play again. Unless you forget.
You're me.
But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because the other weekend I was visiting my brother out of town, and we meet up once a year to play this game.
Nice.
And we play the expansion. Each expansion for the base game, it's its own scenario. So it's a perfect once a year game.
Yeah.
Because I just bring the base board game that you need the pieces for, and just the expansion we're gonna be playing.
Nice.
And when I went over, we played the last expansion of the base expansions.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a total of 8 of them.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I just wanted to talk about how much I loved this final expansion.
Spoiler alert for anyone who wants to play the game.
If you want to play the game, I highly suggest it. That we're going to be spoiling the game. Cut to 10 minutes, 42 seconds. Now that they're gone, and you don't care about the spoilers, I will say, it's really interesting because throughout the entire game, you have one boss in the future, and his name is Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, and he tells you about the anomaly and the AI that's kind of telling you the situation, and then you go back to the scenario and you do it, right?
Gotcha,
and then
right,
he
yeah.
evaluates you afterwards about how well you did.
Mm.
This final expansion, you come in, Bob's not there. This is some guy, Mike. And he's like,
Who got
hey,
Bob?
and acting like everything is normal. And you're like, who the heck is Mike?
Uh-oh.
And so then we go back in time to Versailles in France during the 1600s. And we were encountering this scenario and all that stuff. But then one of the annoying things was, if you fully remember, when you played it, we had 30 time units per run and slowly chip down and all that stuff. A normal run is 30, maybe 35 for 3 players.
For those of you listening, I am currently making the I don't remember any of this face.
But in this scenario, that time per run before resetting was only 5.
Ooh.
So it was a lot shorter. But the thing had designed where it's after the first one, you read this card.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had one for 13 different runs. They anticipate you going through it multiple times. And each time is Mike just getting more and more agitated about you need to get a imprint copy of the DNA of the King of France, Louis the 14th, and all that stuff. And then as it goes along, you will flip the cards you need threatening to fire you because you're just not why you keep coming back kind of thing. But then I think it was after the 3rd or 4th end time thing was the original AI from the previous games. This is an anomaly. Mike isn't real. Bob is somewhere, and you need to find Bob.
Save Bob.
And I'm oh, this is getting serious. That.
I just got chills. That's cool.
And it's just okay, so this time anomaly is the fact that Mike is here, but not Bob. And it's
we are the anomaly.
We the anomalies in the future for the sci-fi setting. And I was what? And it's each time it goes, it's we have to appease Mike about getting certain checkpoints, which we failed at.
Uh-oh.
Which made things a little bit harder. But then we had to figure out what happened to Bob, and we need to save Bob. And I thought that was really cool and all that stuff. And just to like make this short, at the end is basically where there was a scenario in the very beginning, the first area you start in, where one of the women like was there was like a stagecoach that was attacked by brigands or thieves.
Mm-hmm.
And then these guys were coming in and trying to save them, but they were a little too late.
Mm.
And one of the women fainted and all that stuff. Well, you find out later that one of the guys that was a part of that, actually, no, it was someone else, I think. It was all French names. Sorry, I don't fully remember the French names like too well.
Jacques.
But basically, someone was obsessed with one of the girls that who was a noble lady within the stagecoach. They were like sisters. One of them, like a noble French noble, was like swooning over.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, you were trying like there was a option for you to just somewhat hook them up, kind of thing, but using like a love potion.
Okay.
But then a scenario happened that because of that, and her drink was spilled and all that stuff, and she turned and she meets someone else, and then they had like a love at first sight.
Oh, gotcha.
And then they're like, turnover, mission success. I'm like, what? Why is this a mission success? And then they explain in this scenario, like it was a cascading effect of because the guy that she met was a part of that group that was supposed to save them from bandits. They were supposed to meet and have lovers, like love at first sight, at that roadside after saving her from the thieves.
Right.
But that didn't happen. So you had to manufacture your own love at first sight meeting.
Okay.
So that they could get together, in which slowly in descendants goes down and down until they have a descendant named Bob who will work as a part of an agency.
You had to get Bob's
So we basically
together.
back to futured it.
Yeah.
Without
Nice.
realizing that we were back to featuring it.
Nice.
And I thought that was a really cool, like, oh, why is suddenly Bob disappeared? It's because the anomaly was a disperse that would then make Bob non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a really cool idea.
That is cool.
And then what was really, really cool was there was like showing like the agency breaking down all that stuff. And then we met someone from like outside the temporal warp or whatever. And she showed a cube.
A cube.
Yeah, that had light up sides, like each side had like 9 squares or something like that.
Interesting.
And there was a certain amount that was lit up.
Oh, Rubik's Cube?
Sort of. It was on and off lights. That was
Rubik's
it.
Cube of tiny TVs.
It was on and off lights. Like imagine a Rubik's Cube that like instead of colors, they were just like LED lights and they were either lit on or lit off.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, she's like, this is my cube. Like this is one cube. You need to find the others. And she stated like all the previous expansions, you had a chance to unlock a cube. And then you needed each one of those cubes from all the previous expansions to then decipher the number code to input a code for on their website to access a special page.
Nice.
And I'm like, oh, they thought this through from the very beginning
They
to
had
add
it
in.
all set up.
Yeah, it's like one of those like satisfying things.
Mm-hmm.
The unsatisfying thing was when we tried to like I used the QR code to get to the website or whatever, there was an access code but wouldn't take it. We found out actually I didn't have all the previous expansions.
Right.
So we had to look it up online of like trying to get the numbers because we wanted to try to do that.
Right.
But no one posted just the picture of the card.
Mm.
So we had to get some of the numbers and all that stuff. So that was a little bit of pain. But like I said, for the website, it didn't take all the numbers that was supposedly the answer. It was an old page that you had to put in the numbers. And then my brother actually found that out.
Interesting.
But once we actually got the combination and entered it, it was just an announcement of like they're releasing a book or a novel.
Oh, nice.
Which was kind of cool, but it was also
a little anticlimactic.
Yeah, I wanted like some extra like info about like in the lore of the game or anything like that. I'm probably gonna order that book.
Oh yeah.
But it was a little bit disappointing because it could have been like in the moment of the actual game.
Yeah.
Instead of here's a teaser announcement for like a book that we're making.
Right.
And so I'm still I really like the plot of like Bob being missing and then like that anomaly and figure out the anomaly was to save Bob the entire time.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool and I walked away from that like really enjoying that.
That's cool.
But yeah, so we're done with all that. I have like there's standalones for Time Stories where it's like doesn't need the base game. So next year we're gonna try one of those and see if we actually like that.
Cool. I was gonna ask, like, what are you guys doing from now on since you finished it?
I joked around with my brother. I'm like, well, we need to find a new game or else I'm never visiting again because I have no reason to.
Aw.
But yeah, that is Time Stories. If you're now joining us back from the beginning because you didn't want to get spoiled, hi. To those who got spoiled, at least for the final one.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be enticing for you to actually try out, even though you know the final scenario.
Right. It's like, I would still
But I was
play.
still being somewhat vague.
Yeah.
So it should
I
be
would still
fine.
play. I jokingly originally said I'd probably forget whatever you told. I don't think I can forget that one.
Ooh, it's imprinted.
Yeah. Watch me forget it.
Probably. But there's still 7 other scenarios.
Yeah.
For you. Anyways, that's my suggestion / rant about like one of my favorite board games of all time. Let's make a quest.
Oh, right. We're on a podcast, not just chatting.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. We have our regular D100 list that we've had since the very beginning.
Are we down to like what, 10 left?
I have no idea. I didn't bother. I haven't counted for a while. Of how
Last time
many-
you counted, it was like 17.
Something like that.
So it's
Anyway.
close.
Got dice?
Oh, right, dice.
Please
got
don't
'em.
roll mid.
Watch
We
me.
already know mid is fully taken.
All right, not a mid roll, please. 79.
That's up there. But
Not far enough.
79 is episode 154. Poor widow requests the assistance of a strong and able person to rearrange some furnitures. I think that was
That's the vampire episode.
the vampire episode, yes.
Nice.
Can I make a request?
Up.
Thank you. The next highest one is 88,
Oh, wow.
and it's a long one.
Okay.
Need demolition help. Oh, you got the party is perfect for that.
Oh, yes.
A demolition company is looking for outside help to clear out and then tear down a vacant house. The reward can be money or allowing the players to scavenge whatever they find inside the house.
And then there's some parentheses, and then parentheses within parentheses.
Actually, the rest of it is full all parentheses.
The rest of
so
it's
we
all
don't have to
parentheses.
actually listen to it.
It's
so.
not actually long.
Yeah, it's very intimidating for.
The parentheses within the parentheses is fun.
Yeah, that threw me off. No, let's just ignore that. I'm not gonna read it.
Okay.
So, demolition job.
That's kind of done and dusted. Just fireball, and we're out.
Okay, title name: Demolition Party. Done. I need to actually remember it. Anyway, so there's gotta be something going on with the house.
Yeah. You don't want to know what just popped in my head. It's probably a dumb idea, and we're
We-
going to say no to it anyway.
We both come up with dumb ideas.
The entire house
Is a mimic.
is a mimic. That's just Monster House, though.
I know, and I have done that before.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him mimic stats. What's something special that could be about the house that's not like, oh, it's haunted, because that's also way too cliche.
It's blessed.
That's like the complete opposite.
It's actually a holy place. And if you destroy the house, a god will rain fire on you.
It's like
But it's a really tiny god, so it's very small fire.
I was gonna say like the Moses story of like, oh, then the gods send a plague, like 7 different plagues or whatever.
I think it was 7 plagues. They like the number 7.
Yeah, it's a prominent number in religion, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 and 3.
Oh yeah, Holy Trinity, but
Yeah.
also 6. 6 is the bad number.
Well, only if it's 3 times. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why this one's stumping me.
Well, it's
Without
just-
like picking the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, it's just demolition. Okay, so maybe not holy. It would be funny though. I did have a minor thought where if the party does destroy the house, a god shows up and sort of like forces them all to become paladins. So they all get multi-classed into paladin of that god. Because you've destroyed my holy temple, you must find me a new one. And it can't just be anything.
That reminds me of the one time we made a series of quests where the party became warlocks. I can't fully
Did
remember.
we?
Yeah, we did something like that.
Oh, I'm gonna have trouble linking that one.
I don't fully remember which episode it was, but I'm I know we've done that once, where we forced the party to become like multi-class warlocks.
Yeah. So maybe that's where I got that idea from. It'd be funny though. What else can be up with this house?
What's so
That's
special about this house?
So, like,
oh,
what's up?
I don't know how to explain this, but a cool kind of maybe mechanic to have is the party could easily destroy it, like blow it up. It's in
gone.
smithereens.
It is done.
And then they go and it's like house destroyed. It's like, well, the foreman, whatever the foreman's name is for the destruction company.
Name the foreman.
Well, first let's find out if this is a good plot.
Gotcha.
But the foreman's like, well, we gotta check it first. You know, I'm not paying you random because you just said so, right?
Right.
And then the party goes back to the spot with the foreman, and the house is back to where it was when they first saw it.
Oh.
And for some reason, it keeps repairing itself somehow.
Okay.
And that's why the demolition party crew is having so much issue, is because they would destroy it. And then for some reason, maybe it's like an overnight thing or something. It's like,
it's the moment they take their eyes off of it, it's just back.
It's somehow back. And it's like, do you want to go that approach? Because that's like a kind of creepy, eerie.
I do. I like that.
But I don't know, like, I can't think of why that would happen.
Well, I found a name for the foreman.
Okay.
Hadley. Hadley. Hadley.
Okay, that sounds like a foreman.
Yeah, Hadley Everett is what's on here.
I was also just thinking, like, name him Red.
Yeah.
From that 70s
yeah.
show. Okay.
I understand that reference.
Is that too old of a reference? That's like a millennial reference, isn't it?
It's on TV all the time still.
Is it still?
Yeah. They re-show it all the time.
It's an old show.
It is an old show. It was old when I was young.
I think I was like 9 when it first came out.
Oh, I don't remember when it first came out.
I remember watching it when I was 9, 10. Anyways. So, what would be the cause of this house?
This house. Maybe
the house repairing itself.
Buried underneath the house is some sort of relic, and they have to figure out that there is a relic down there and like dig down and destroy the relic or deactivate the relic before.
What happens if that relic is just like it constantly casts mending? Because that's a cantrip, so it's just a powerful version of that cantrip.
Maybe there is like a glyph of warding or something
that will cast mending
buried underground, and the trigger on it is mend. And it was because there used to be a wizard or someone that lived in that house that got sick of fixing things. So they put that glyph down there to mend the house so they didn't have to fix anything anymore.
Okay, but if we do that, it'll be a very open shut case of like, oh.
Well, they gotta find it.
I assume like basement. Yeah. That's it. And then it's like destroyed the ward and then done.
Well, like that's...
Do we want to make this just a simple thing?
What if it's like buried underneath a slab in the basement? So it's like even deeper. They really got to search and find it. Like there's...
Well, but okay, that's still like, okay, it just requires a higher investigation roll, but that's it. Like there's nothing else to really add. By the way, like backstory, I could also imagine just a housewife hiring a mage to do that because she was sick of her home improvement husband, I do in quotes, quote unquote, fixing things when it's making him worse. So then she did that so that her house doesn't keep getting destroyed or mangled, and he was fed up with it.
Counterpoint. When I described the ward being hidden underneath a slab in the basement, I was thinking John Wick, and maybe this is someone who gets attacked a lot and the house keeps getting broken. They're fine because they're strong as all get out, but they're tired of getting the house fixed.
This is a vacant house, though.
Yes, they finally got.
Okay, but thinking of the backstory is fine and all. It's just still quest substance-wise.
Yeah.
There's it's just okay, that's weird. A couple arcana checks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's something magical that's causing us to do it. Then investigating, finding it, and then destroying the ward, destroy the house for good. Now they got paid.
What if the ward is so powerful? Because usually like a glyph of warding, it goes off and it's done. This one keeps reactivating. What if it's so powerful that they actually have to go find the previous owner of the house? Maybe he's not dead. Or she.
Okay, hang on. Are we doing the fed up housewife, or are we doing the family always being attacked?
I kind of like the fed up housewife who accidentally hired the most powerful wizard in the nation. It's like he was just walking by and she's like, hey, can you cast a spell for me? I will pay you. And he's like, sure, whatever.
Either that or like, you know, the joke of like a retired level 20 adventurers, you know, the barkeep or the shopkeep.
Yeah.
Where it's just like across the street is just this nice little general store. And it's like, that's level 20 wizard that casted the mending spell on the house.
Okay.
I mean, I could also imagine for like, you could narratively say the glyph of warding or that spell.
To something.
The something. Because it's only using a cantrip, that makes it last a lot longer compared to an actual level spell. So you could claim it doesn't require that much strong magic because it's only doing cantrips.
Yeah. And so the party won't know necessarily that the previous owner hired someone to do that. So they're going to be looking for the previous owner who moved like a couple kingdoms over or something maybe. And so if
only a couple of
kingdoms, it's fine. So if they go even ask the shopkeep, so who lived in that house previously? You know, stuff like that. And he'd be like, oh, a very nice young couple. And, you know, tells them about the couple and stuff and where they moved to and things. And the party can go off hunting for them. If they find them, and be like, we need you to undo the glyph. And they're like, I just hired the shopkeep across the street.
Oh, God. I thought I was the one who always suggests the troll, like, bits for the players.
Well, he doesn't want to give away that he can do magic.
Well, I don't think he cares. It's like that level 20, like, I want to live a quiet life.
Yeah, I just cast a little
manga
spell.
Main character kind of thing.
Yeah, I just cast a little spell. That's all. It should have faded a while ago.
I also could imagine, like, oh yeah, they got divorced because the husband was fed up. He couldn't do his, like, home improvement stuff. And so then they constantly fought and then they got divorced. And now it's like, okay, they don't know which one hired the quote-unquote mage.
There you go. So either they split the party and go look for two different people at the same time, or they have to go find one and then the other.
I think it'll be nicer, especially if it's like we're doing a silly goose chase thing. They're still in the same city. You can make this like capital city where it's like very large.
Yeah.
But having them move far away just to like go there and say, oh, I hired the shopkeep that was across the street and then have to like travel weeks to come back is a little bit too mean.
What if no matter who they go to first, it was the other one that did it? So in this case, if they go to the wife first, it was the husband that hired the shopkeep because the wife kept like hiring people to come over and make additions to the house.
Oh, so he would mend it so that he could then make those changes.
No, he didn't want to make any changes. He was happy the way it was. She wanted all the changes. But no matter who she would hire to come in and change things, it would always revert back to normal.
I had a stupid thought.
Uh-oh.
Do you think the party will try to play marriage counselors? Where it's just like, you know, because like parties, you can never predict them.
Yeah.
And be like, I could picture just randomly, oh, we should fix their marriage. Let's mend their marriage.
Oh.
I could see some player saying that.
Yeah. So whoever they find first is in a cozy, tiny little cottage, perfectly happy and content.
What happens if they split
home.
the party and they meet both at the same time?
Then you get to pick which one you want to be the thing. See, that's why putting them far, far away makes the party not want to split.
But putting them far, far away just to like travel there and then spending months or weeks or months traveling back just to do that for... Does it even say how much we're getting paid? They're getting paid? No, it doesn't even say that.
The reward can be money or allowing the players to scavenge what they find inside the house.
It's not gonna be that profitable of a quest, so it's like...
Well, considering that this demolition
just
company has been trying to destroy this house for a while, it could be a decent reward.
Yeah, but it's a government job. They're not gonna get paid that well.
My question is, at this point, yeah, they want to destroy the house, but it's a self-repairing house. Sell it for a ton of money.
I
But
think
no, they want to build a highway.
is that a little too close to home to you? Like, do you have anything you want to talk about?
No.
That actually reminds me, God, I was watching this kids movie with my parents. Hopper. Did you see that movie?
No, I think I've heard of it though.
Like the main character is like a beaver. Well, it's actually a girl who gets her mind put into a robotic beaver, but she's very about like saving the animals and saving the environment. And the big bad is the mayor who wants to build a highway and ruin this pond that she's very attached to because of her grandma and all that stuff.
Nope. Never even heard of it. I mean, I've heard of other movies, but I was assuming I'd heard of it.
It kind of has some funny moments for a kids movie.
Okay.
But building a highway, it just made me think of that because I've watched that a few weeks ago.
Nice.
Anyways. Well, I could also imagine like noblemen or whatever and all like that. They don't care. It's like, oh, it's a tacky house.
Maybe it's next to their mansion and they want to expand in that direction. They bought the property. They want to tear down that tacky house and expand their mansion.
Yeah, it could be that stupid reason. And they don't care if it's self-repairing.
Right.
It's an eyesore.
It is.
Especially, actually, it's vacant. So it's like, it's getting dusty. Mending doesn't repair, like, take away the grime. Yeah. It just fixes. So it's like, over time, it's gone grimy and disgusting.
Right. The house is sound.
But yes, it is sound.
Yeah. It's a good house.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think mending will actually repair rot because you need all the original pieces.
Oh, yeah.
It just fixes a broken thing. It doesn't fix a decaying thing.
Okay. Getting to the nitty-gritty of mending.
Yes. I mean, someone probably correct me on this, but I think that's the limitation for mending. You need all the original piece together.
Yeah.
To
now
mend
I want to call this episode Home Improvement.
Oh, that's also a good one.
Right?
Well, the listeners will probably know what we chose.
Yeah. You'll know what we chose before you start even listening to it.
Yes. It's either going to be like, oh, he already said they chose a big one because Brandon said that. Or why did Brandon say that in the beginning when it's like, oh, that's the episode title.
And then we come up with a third option.
There's a distinct possibility. Anyways, I guess that means we're done.
Yeah.
If you put this quest in your campaign, how far away did you put the divorcing couple?
Oh,
divorced?
Did we name them? You can give them names.
Okay, yeah. We're being lazy right now. Sorry.
I named the foreman.
Yeah, how far away did you put the divorced or divorcing couple? I don't know what stage they're at.
Nora and Virgil. I gave them names.
Okay. How far away did you put those two people?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know down in the comments of this YouTube video on X at QuestBoardPod or on Blue Sky at QuestBoard. If you have a job posting of your own that you want us to make a quest out of, I would say this one's all right. So along those lines of this, or get a little bit more specific, you can let us know on any of those sites. We do have multiple sources of listening to us, either on YouTube or on most podcasting platforms like iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, all that jazz. Pick your poison. And thank you for listening. I think with that, I wish you all a good night.
And happy questing.